Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy for Alexandria Mourns. That's right, we got a funeral, so, get excited. The flowers are being handed out at Barracks Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gosen. He was apparently Sven's aide, and is the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. Yes. I was going to do a stupid let's go joke there, but I chickened out. Alright, where are we going? All the way over here? To the government sector. Really a terrifying location, isn't it? Gosen! Have we met you before? I feel like I haven't met you before. Why, you're... I'm Varwalk the Mart of Trial. Thank you for extending an invitation to Queen's Sven's funeral. We are honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but I never had the pleasure. I am Gosen, former chief aside as aide to the Queen. Not aside, but an aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for admitting affairs of state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral? Rest assured, it's not a requirement. We are aware that your people do not use them. You see people in Alexandria for old war tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending a funeral. As such, tokens were black. It was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. I see. We're yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. I see. Yes, can't you just dye them like I do? I dye my stuff all the time. Yet regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sven, remember her and her kindness, as you make an offering of the flower. I will. The proceedings will soon begin in the plaza. Please take your place. Now, should we wear black? I feel like all these guys are just going to go in their normal outfit. None of them really get glamour changes up, do they? Oh shit, we're just going straight into it. I didn't get a chance to dye my top black. Oh shit. Oh my god. They're in such formulated lines. Looks like the Empire, doesn't it? Jesus Christ. We're just over on the side.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
I feel like they should have been the first to go up, right? Then everyone else should have followed them. If he's meant to be like the ruler, the new ruler.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
Yeah, something like that.
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
To have royalty that actually puts herself among the people and talks to them and has a connection with them.
The journey won't be easy.
Wonder what that's like.
But it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokoi.
You're crouching too low.
To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
Oh, didn't have an answer for that one, did you?
As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad.
Yeah, but I think your father might be a slight different of situation. Might be some therapy might help you with that.
But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
I see.
I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Touchy subjects. I refrained from
Guloja.
my input on that one.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Ugh, that was ominous. Why did it end on the regulator? But ominous indeed. Hey, Guja, do you know anything about your mother? No. She has searched the system for information on residents, but only Mamuja she found listed here were father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, then that you're here means that she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Do you want to know about your mother? Yeah, let's not just go, hey, let's go look. Do you actually want to know? Do you care? I think so. Even if it makes me sad, I want to know her. I want to try looking again. And if you don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well. I believe I speak for the others too. And even if I don't, it's too late now. I've involved them. I can't bother you with this. You've already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about just to leave. Besides, it's seeking to learn about your mother. We're bound to learn about your father as well. I'm not sure I care about that. By reciting the steps of this man, who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge to serve the people of Alexandria. Not sure about that. He's a bit of an asshole. Alright. Thank you, everyone. Alexandria mourns. Nah, you know me, Gulja. If you're gonna keep paying me, I'll keep doing shit. Yo, Graha, what you got for me? In search of the past. Yo, is this a dungeon? You got a dungeon already? Yo, your mom at the end of a dungeon? Gulja? What's going on? It's got an image. Alright, give it to me, Graha. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gulja's mother remain, we must cast a wide net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Strife, you can make inquiries outside the outskirts. The rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Okay. You will work here then, and I'll go cover an entire region all by myself. That seems fair. I'll do it. Oh god, look at the quest here as well. Oh god! Oh, I'm so behind, eh? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. There's so much to do. Oh, I had Metaphor to play and Dragon Age. But there's been so many video games. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Mamuja woman living in these parts. Much less one connected to Zolja. You might have better luck talking to people over in Tonawatan settlement in the north of Everkeep. It's a place in the place called Utonawatan. The Resilient Son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another. Or so the story goes, if I remember correctly. Their chief's name was Kenkolka. Thank you very much. That's very useful information. North here? We can't go north. Guess that's what the dungeon is there. Must be someone up here. Gotta be a sneaky boy. Oh yeah. There's a sneaky boy, alright. Hello. You're looking for a Mamuja woman? Oh. Gulja's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zuljar, and only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut off, outside world, Turiel Vidral had appeared. It was terrorizing the region. In response, Zuljar amassed a party of warriors. Well, alright, again, Wuklamat assembled I think the Wuklamat did it, not... It's not important. I'm just saying, we were there first. That's what I'm saying. The exchange of the first phrase to one, you've got some information. Thanks, mates. But again, the info is wrong. Just saying. Me and Wuklamat was there first. That's all. A chatty Centona. Perfect. Hello. Mamuja woman? The people have never been a common sight around here. Well, the last time I saw one, it would have to have been before the dome come down over our heads. She was among the entourage of the Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they'd all return to Turiel after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. What the? You see that? Your exchange with the Chetty Snow has taught you more about Mamoja woman. Oh, it must have been this lady jumping off of a mount. Oh, that was weird. Report your findings in the back room. Oh, alright. Well, I will. God, what was I going to say just before that? God, I'm losing my mind. Let's back to solution 9, I guess. Oh yeah, the dome. Why hasn't the dome cleared up? I would like I guess it's how they power all their electric, right? By like the generation of electricity or whatever. But it would be nice if it was sunny and like Heritage Found and shit, right? Like it'd be much more fun. But I was just being miserable all the time. Yo, yeah, I'm going to the back room again. I found some valuable information. Yo, Shale. What's up, girl? Oh, Ja has told me all. We've previously tried to track down the records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Yeah, I found loads of stuff. North of here. Ah, so you spoke with quite a few different people. What free? As well as let's combine all our findings. See what conclusions we've made. Okay. So, Zuljar brought a retiree to Landsguard. Brought a retinite to the Landsguard. Why can't I read? Why can't I read words sometimes? To Yasuli, among whom was a female Mamoja. His mission was to rid the region of the Troll Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that this was a crisis Uwata has resolved. He resolved. Oh, this might have been a different Troll Vidral. I was thinking Valigamanda, not no, maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh to that guy. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We'd also heard stories about settlement in Uyata. That's being pronounced wrong. People lived there until nearly a decade ago. Lord Jar made regular visits. He required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal. And if this Mamoja woman had remained there, they would have had the occasion to come in contact. I see, but what could Jewel Jar have been doing in that village? Just having a baby, what are you talking about? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Jewel Jar's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked on organics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a facility outside Everkeep, per the King's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to be under the King's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that that's all I could learn. There's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. We look into the transportation records. Why is he still in rags? There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts to obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made to Uweyata, far too large for a mere village. Hasn't been any activity for years, though it's likely a facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out. Each piece of the puzzle will reveal a little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. You know, puzzles, have you done one of them before? Did your dad do a puzzle with you? You know, your dead dad? It's like, Grah. Oh my god, Grah. Stop. Even should memories fade, blue footprints remain, a mark of the path for those who walked before. A lesson learned in another life. So we've been investigating this secret facility in Yoataran then. This time I want you to come along, Guljar. It's going to be super dangerous and you might die, but worth it, right? Yay! I'll put on my special rags. Iwata is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. I mean, I'm not expecting him to, like, you know, I'm not expecting him to wear, like, a fucking crown and shit, right? But, I don't know, at least put on one of these fucking hoodies. Like, why are you in rags still? Oh, a heritage found? Oh shit, oh, I see, we gotta get a boat from there. Just saying, between Wuklamat, Kona, me, Shale, the fucking government, surely we should be able to spring for him to have a fucking t-shirt that isn't a fucking raggedy thing, right? He's the king. He has to put some, even if he's just wearing the same hip clothing that all the other people are wearing, he should put some sort of effort into that, surely. I understand making a character model might be a pain in the ass, but you know, I feel like it might have been worth it in this case. So the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. Still inside the dome, so I don't expect it to be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You will follow where it's safe, okay? Yeah, alright. Be careful, everyone. The field station now accessible. Great. Oh, and we got such a team. I don't know who to bring with us. Who did we bring with us for the last one? Was it Kral? Who did we take?
Let's give it our all.
Alizé this time round. Instead of Wuklamat always tanking, we'll take Graha.
I stand ever ready.
This is the team, right? These three with me, that's the fucking dream team. Alright, that's what we'll do next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.